Taking a closer look at a recently unveiled company, and by that I mean a company that hasn't even put together proper names for their vehicle line yet, but it doesn't stop us from taking a look. That company is Canoo. Let's get right into it. Canoo is a brand new automotive company based out of California. Now, they haven't released anything to the public in terms of just everyday driving cars. They do, however, have tests that have resulted in commercial vehicles and such that help with NASA and other things like that. But given that the EV market is on the rise, I do think, and their website suggests that they're going to be ramping up distribution for early 2024 as pre-orders for the vehicles are now open. Speaking of their vehicle line, Canoo has yet to really come out with any kind of formal names for their actual vehicle line. They're going with names like Canoo Pickup Truck and Canoo Passenger Van. Some might say that's creative in a simple way. Others might say, what are we doing, in terms of an automotive company. Diving more into their supposed flagship, the pickup truck, is kind of an odd design. Really compact, but still has the body and exterior lines of a regular pickup truck. So that's the category that will be under, but it's kind of smaller than a lot of pickup trucks. It does have an extendable bed, and then some storage obviously up at front, which I'll get into, but yeah, I mean, it's just an odd shaped design. The materials I'm sure are going to be nice. It'll be a sleek look. I'm not too much of a fan of what we've seen so far in terms of the exterior, but it might be some people's likings. Now, under the hood, if you will, the pickup truck will supposedly boast about a 600 horsepower with a 200-mile range kind of battery. So 200 miles, I mean, that's decent. It's in its class for a pickup truck. Obviously, you might get more power depending on the actual drivetrain. There's going to be a dual motor and a rear-wheel drive motor as well. So be looking forward to that. Now, getting into the interior. Now, we know that a lot of EVs are really, really sleek, really minimal. I mean, I don't think that's going to change in the Canoo. In this image, as you can see, the design and the materials are going to be very, very minimal, very, very sleek looking. The infotainment system, however, as you can see, kind of is back a little bit more. It's a little bit deeper into the dash. So kind of concerned about how that will affect visibility when driving and things of that nature. And if it's going to be touchscreen or if it's going to be controlled manually, how that's going to work. So be interested to see that. And then obviously you can see the steering wheel is a little bit different. A newly designed drive-by-wire or steer-by-wire and then brake-by-wire systems have been newly designed by Canoo to kind of replace or eradicate the traditional systems that we're used to seeing in vehicles. So that'll be interesting to see. I don't know how a lot of people are going to take to that change, but if it's better and it works in their Canoo vehicles, then so be it. And as for storage, there'll be some compartments in the actual vehicle itself, but in the front, for your frunk, if you will, you can store bags and things like that of that nature. But I wonder to see, I mean, in this rendering, you can't really see how deep it is or how much you can really fit. I'm wondering how big that's going to be or how deep it can go given the front of the vehicle. So we'll see about that to see how much you can actually load into the pickup. So the battery in the pickup truck will be an all new design from Canoo, where supposedly it won't have to be replaced as often as normal batteries will or should. So the battery will actually be able to be updated on site or at one of their Canoo, plants or service plants that they will have. So interesting kind of deal there. Don't have much details on how they're going to do that, but if they can manage to do that, then they might be a little bit more popular than people might expect. And finally, the cost of the Canoo pickup truck. I don't know exactly the details on that. Again, they are for pre-order right now with a $100 deposit, but I don't know the actual details of the price of the vehicle. I can only assume based on the competitors that it will have, Rivian, the GMC Hummer, other things like that, will probably end up being between the $90,000 range and the $120,000 range, somewhere in there, with the dual motor being the more expensive of the two. So we'll see. I don't know. I assume that it'll probably be around there. I can't say it will be any more than that just due to how new it is, but also I don't understand how they could market any less due to its rivals and also how new it is. So we'll see. I think it'll fall right in that range somewhere, at least with their flagship line pickup, and then we'll see what they tend to do with the rest of their line of vehicles. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think about the new Canoo pickup truck and their rest of the line as a company as a whole. Ask me any questions down below, and then we will see you in the next one. That'll do it for this one. Peace.